Oh, we found another in their natural habitat. Do you see over there? Dead. We really are. I can't do this anymore.
Baby, why can't you sleep at night? Tell me lies. I just want to know the truth. Do or die.
Hey, yo, it's Lo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, and if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, fam. Join me and my crew, okay? All right, this is called the Get to Know Me video or tag. I did the new YouTuber tag, which was more of a video about like why I'm starting a channel and blah, blah, and all that stuff. So this video is gonna be more about like getting to know me, my personality, what I'm into, what I'm not into, and all that jazz. So without further ado, let's get into these questions. So the first one, you know, where do you currently live? I live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the 6, whatever you want to call it. Good times. I'm a city gal. It's my 3rd year living here, so it's good times. How tall are you? I am 5'1". Funny story, actually. My driver's license says I'm 155 centimeters, which I think means 5.5 feet, and that's what I told the license bureau, and they were looked at me like I was crazy, like, okay, like just say 5 feet or 5'1", relax. Dogs or cats? Okay, honestly, I'm not really like a animal person. I'm more of an animal person, but like from afar. You know, I like to look at them and say, oh, look at that dog, look at that cat, but I don't really want them to be around me. But if I had to choose, I guess I'd probably say dogs, because cats are very unpredictable. I feel like I can't deal with them. Like they want to scratch you or bite you, and it's like, you know, dogs are generally more loving. So as in the dog is like small, medium to small, I'm cool with it. If it's big, I'd probably need some warning. My funniest moment throughout high school, this is the most embarrassing, I can't even believe. So you know when you watch a movie and like someone goes to the bathroom and they leave toilet paper like in their pants, and then they walk around the school, and like you think that would never happen to someone, that can't be real. Well, that happened to me. I genuinely did that. I think I was in grade 9, and I walked all the way from the bathroom to a class with toilet paper in my pants, and I remember sitting down and no one said anything, but then when I got up, a teacher in the hallway was like, psst, and I said, what? And they went over to me and they like grabbed the toilet paper out of my pants. I was like, what? I couldn't even believe it. I think I played it off pretty cool though. Like I was still chill, just talking to everyone, act like it didn't happen. And it was pretty embarrassing. I can't believe that happened. What year were you born? I was born in 1998. The next question is also, have you been to college or university? I am in university. I go to Ryerson. I'm taking my journalism degree. You will see me hopefully in the next few years somewhere on your television screens, coming soon to you.
Well, that's going to do it for all of us here at Channel 4 News. You stay classy, San Diego. I'm Ron Burgundy.
What is your favorite drink? My favorite drink is a Passion Tango iced tea with lemonade. I used to call it the Wango Tango because I could not remember what it was called. It is from Starbucks and it's delicious. What is your spirit animal and why? My spirit animal is Rufus from Kim Possible. Shout out to everybody who grew up watching that show, the best show on Family Channel back in the day, fam. Oh my gosh, little Rufus, the naked mole rat, that is my spirit animal. He is me, I am him. Does everybody remember the naked mole rat song? What is that? That freaking thing. That's right, it's a naked mole rat. Like, what could be better than that? I love that. What is your perfume scent? Okay, my favorite perfume is probably YSL Black Opium. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's like spicy sweet. I also really like Marc Jacobs Daisy Love because it's very sweet, smells delicious, and I also really like Versace Bright Crystal. They just smell very good. Also, like, those are very expensive perfumes, to be honest. If we're talking like Bath and Body Works, like anything that smells coconutty or pineapple. I love like tropical sweet goodness. Tea or coffee? Definitely tea. I do not drink coffee, but I don't really drink tea either unless it's iced tea, a Passion Tango iced tea to be specific. What are your life goals? My life goals are to be successful. I don't necessarily mean that financially. I don't mean that by success I have a house when I'm 30. I just mean like to always strive to be the best person I can be, and to, in my career, set goals and accomplish them. Like, you know, by the time I'm 27, I want to have a job that is my, you know, I've worked in the industry for a while and I have my set career and I'm working my way up. When I'm 30, I want to get married. Like, have kids when I'm 33, like, have a house by the time I'm 35. Like, I have things that I want to do and accomplish, and it's just about being successful and having the mindset of I can do it. So I can do it. Everybody say it with me, okay? What sports do you play or have you played? So I don't really play sports, but when I was in grade 9, I tried out for the grade 9 rugby team, and I got in and I did it for a week and then I quit. In grade 9, I also tried out for the basketball team. I got in, was there for a week, and then I quit. I absolutely hated it. I have no endurance. I don't like sports. They're hard and I don't like to get hit, and it's not fun. The only sport I stayed in was grade 11 volleyball, and it's because I had to, because I was missing a gym credit and they said I couldn't graduate without a gym credit, and I said, seriously? And the PE class was full. I went to the small private school in grade 11 and they couldn't take me in, so they said you have to join a sport. So I had to join volleyball, and I asked the coach to be benched every game. I absolutely hated it. But I actually really like to play volleyball for fun. But when you're like in a sport competitive environment, it's so rude. Like, everyone is so aggressive, and I'm like, listen, I'm just here to have fun and laugh. Ugh. Have any books you read changed your life? Well, to be honest, I'm not really a big reader. I never really was a big reader. But there was these books I read in the when I was a kid, and it was called The Sky. It's a trilogy, and the first book I remember is called The Sky is Falling, and it's about this little girl who comes from England, and she goes to Canada, to Toronto, and I think it's a fiction book based off of like a real story. Like, this was most likely a very, these accounts happen with these kids coming from different countries during the wars. I don't recall. I think it was probably the Second World War, but it could have been the First World War. I don't remember specifically. But she wasn't a real person. But it was a really good book. Like, as a kid, it was a really, you know, interesting book for me to read about a perspective of a little girl my age who would have been going through something like that. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie of all time, I will always say this, is The Black Swan. It is, I think, one of the best movies that's ever been made. It's so intense. It was such a thriller. I was like, I'm obsessed with it. I had to like go into the internet for hours to figure out what I just watched. I love it. Even though I know what's gonna happen in it now, when I watch it, I still get really tense. Like, I think it's such a good movie. So good. And Natalie Portman, Mila Kunis, Natalie Portman, like, greatest. Oh, so good, so good. Who are your favorite YouTubers? My favorite YouTuber is Happiest Vlogs on Earth. Woohoo! I love Disney stuff. I also like the Disney food blog. I love Carly Bible. I love her. She's so humble. She's so beautiful, so cute. I also really like Jenna Marbles. Oh, I love Jenna Marbles. And Jeffree Star. I love Jeffree Star. Do you speak any languages, and how well? So I speak English, you know, pretty well. It's my first language. I can usually get by in a conversation. I took French for pretty much my whole life, and I really don't speak it. I can understand it if someone's speaking it to me, but the likelihood of me being able to respond back to you is almost zero. I took a Spanish course in university, and after it, I thought I spoke Spanish. And I would always try to speak Spanish to people at my work, but like, I realized very quickly that I could only say colors. Same. I speak sarcasm pretty well. I would say I'm fluent in that, actually. How would you describe your fashion sense? I feel like my fashion sense is honestly up and down. Sometimes I feel like Kanye West. Sometimes I feel like Paris Hilton. Sometimes I feel like Snooki. Sometimes I feel like I'm just in my pajamas all day. It just really depends on my mood and where I'm going. What is your go-to hairstyle? My go-to hairstyle is a bun, fam, like a big bun on top of my head. I have a lot of hair, and everyone else says, well, if you always put your hair in a bun, why do you have long hair? Just cut it. And I said, first of all, because I need long hair just in case I'm going out and I need to have nice hair. Also, if I want to have a big bun, I have to have long hair so it'll look all full. I can't have short hair, can I? So seriously, people, long hair is the nust, and a bun on my head is the go-to. I every single day have one. How many siblings do you have? I have one younger sister named Kristen Davis, who is my polar opposite. I mean, mercy, we are nothing alike. But I love her. What is your go-to fast food order? Okay, I think my go-to fast food oh my lands. My go-to fast food order is probably if I'm at A&W, I will order a mama burger with cheese, onion rings, and a root beer. I really want to try the Beyond Meatless burger though. Everyone says it's super good, and a lot of my family is vegetarian and vegan. I'm one of the main people on my dad's side of the family that is not a vegetarian or vegan, actually. Not because I don't want to be, but because I'm very lazy and I do enjoy chicken. Okay. Do you use PC or Mac? PC! I hate Mac, it's so confusing. I only use Apple products for like my phone, my iPad, but my computer needs to be a PC. I absolutely cannot stand Apple computers. They are so confusing. There's so many tabs floating around your computer screen. Like, it's so weird, and I find the keyboard is so light and thin that I feel like I'm not even typing. I need to have some aggression when I press those keys, you know? Like, it's just, ugh, I hate PC. I hate Mac. Your most memorable vacation memory. I think my most memorable vacation memory definitely goes to all of my childhood memories in Disney World with my family. Like, Disney World is just one of the most magical things. Like, I have just such the greatest memories. I think my favorite memory is of my little sister. And she is in this land, it's called the It's a Bugs World land. Or sorry, it's called the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids land in Hollywood Studios, previously MGM Studios. I don't know if this is a land anymore. Actually, I think it's not a land anymore. But she was in it, and the rest of us cousins, like me and my 2 other cousins who were older, were like riding the big kid rides. And she is in this land screaming her head off. We have it all on camera, and she's just like, I hate this place! Like, she's like screaming in Disney World at the top of her lungs, saying how much she hates it. And it was so funny. She was like 4, and you're just like, oh, kids, oh, it's so funny. What are your morning/evening routines? I actually did an evening routine video last 2 weeks ago. Honestly, I just pretty much wash my face, put all my stuff on. My morning routine is nothing. I wake up, put some makeup on quickly, like concealer and some highlighter, and then I run to work or wherever I'm supposed to go. But my nighttime routine, I do like to take a shower and, like, you know, wash my face and all that jazz. Okay. What is the craziest thing you have done? The craziest thing I've done is 100% jumping off that stupid cliff in British Columbia. I have a story about it, again, in one of my videos. It was absolutely the craziest thing I've ever done. It was the stupidest thing I've ever done, and I just can't believe I did it. What theme parks have you been to? I have been to a lot of theme parks, actually, now that I think about it. I've been to all of North America's Disney resorts. So I've been to Disneyland, California Adventure, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Downtown Disney, Blizzard Beach, Typhoon Lagoon. I've been to Busch Gardens in Virginia. I've been to Darien Lake is Darien Lake in Michigan? Down south, New York? I don't know. Darien Lake, somewhere northeast United States. I've been to Universal Studios in both Orlando and in Hollywood, and I've been to Six Flags in California, which, oh my gosh, everybody go there, so good. I feel like I've been to another, oh yeah, the other Six Flags would have been Darien Lake. I think that's it. Oh, and Canada's Wonderland in Toronto. I'm excited to go there this summer because there's that new big roller coaster, and I'm such a roller coaster junkie, so that'll be fun. What? What are your pet peeves? My pet peeves are people who chew with their mouth open, people who complain a lot, which is funny because I complain a lot, so I don't know why that would be a pet peeve, but I think it's just like annoying. I think this is everyone's pet peeve. I think it's annoying to listen to someone complain, but when you're complaining, you don't think it's annoying. I also cannot stand people who like only clean halfway. Like, if you're gonna clean, just clean. Don't like do like a half job. Like, that stresses me out when it's like the dishes are done but the counter is disgusting. Like, okay, we're gonna do both. We're gonna finish our task because we've done it. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is pink. What social media are you addicted to? Instagram. I love Instagram. It's so fun. I also really like to stalk people on Instagram. I can't lie. But who doesn't like to stalk people on Instagram? I think people are lying if they say they've never stalked someone and like look through all of their followers and then check those person's followers, etc., etc. Like, if you've not done that, like, good for you, but most of us have. What's your favorite Netflix show? Orange is the New Black. I absolutely love that show. It is so good. I remember when I first started watching it, I was like, I don't really want to watch this. It's kind of weird. And I feel like I'll tell everybody, like the first season's kind of boring because it just kind of gets you into it. And there's like a lot of random scenes that are very unnecessary. But once you really get into it, oh, you just... Oh, I also, this is not a Netflix show, but I'm also obsessed with Gossip Girl, guys. I got into the Gossip Girl craze so late in the game. Like, I didn't watch Gossip Girl until last year at this time summer. Like, because when I was a kid, or when it came out, I would have been like 12. And I remember everybody watching it, but I wasn't really allowed to watch it. So I never bothered. And I think I did remember trying to watch it one time as a kid, and I didn't get it. I was like, I'm so confused. But I watched it for the first time last year summer, and oh man, was I hooked. I was ready. And do you know what's so rude? I did not know who Gossip Girl was, and I deliberately didn't watch the last season so that I never would find out who it was. And my friend, like somebody actually literally just blurted it out and ruined it for me, and I was so mad when I found out who it was. I'm not gonna say who it was because, you know, you might not know. And you might not want to know, like me. And then when I found out, I was so devastated. I was so upset, and I didn't understand how that person could have been gone. I was really upset. I was a little late to be upset. I think everybody was upset, you know, in 2012 or whenever that season ended. I was upset in 2018. Anyways, guys, that was the get to know me tag. I hope you got a little bit more knowledge about me and my likes and my dislikes and my personality and how I am. Oh my lands. Don't forget, I post videos every week. Next week, I think is gonna be my first video of me singing a cover song. So if you're into that, get excited. And I will see you guys next week. Have a fabulous time, darlings.